Welcome back. You're joining me for Operation First Days. It's Cameron McDonald's return to the barn map of fate. This time as a specialist engineer, pulling a double mission shift to try and get herself another rank up. We'll see how she goes. Hopefully there won't be any berserkers on the mission again to taunt her. Maybe a muton. I'd like to capture a muton. That'd be great. Let's see if we can make that happen. Let's get down on the ground and see who we're going to be trying to tase today.
Just north of the crash site. Strike 1 is in position to engage.
Loud and clear, Big Sky. We'll monitor those readings from here. Strike 1 is authorized to assault the alien craft.
I heard some wet slapping noises when we landed, which means either mutons or something else entirely that I'm not totally familiar with. Point being, pray for a muton on this one to capture, but apart from that, with both meld canisters here in the kind of dugout that the UFO leaves when it crashes, I think the safest idea is going to be moving through the barn with expediency, trying to get to these meld canisters before they expire. If we've hit contact, great, we'll deal with it at the time, going for a capture where possible on high-value targets. Otherwise, coming around, taking the meld. If we've got all the time in the world, the safest possible way to drop in is from behind across the roof. But of course, with a squad of reasonable technology and perks, you don't need to take quite that much caution against a single outsider. Maybe later in the game, when these start being dual outsider pods, you might want to do that. But later in the game, you've got mechs, so it's really not a big deal. Regardless, I'm getting far ahead of myself on a tangent, as I like to do here. The point is, let's bust through the barn doors here, go for the meld, and go from there. Okay, so of course there should be a whole nother pod of 3 muton berserkers on this one, right? After what happened last time, that only makes sense. Let's find out. Well, not so far. Oh, but they'll be coming, don't you worry. They'll be coming.
Okay.
Need to keep a measured blend of... That's not my scout, that's Verid. A measured blend of expediency for the meld, but also caution for possible berserkers here. At least we can fall back to the silos. That worked last time, it'll work again. Don't panic, just fall back to the silos. Words to live by. Oh yeah, that's something muton, alright. But will it be berserkers, or will it be regulars? I hope it's regulars. I really need some regulars. At least it is the barn map again, if it's berserkers again. That would be pretty funny, and pretty unlikely. That would be pretty insanely lucky.
Moving.
I mean, I'm a lucky guy. But still, I mean, that would be pretty lucky to get this map twice only when berserkers start showing up. Like, right when I need it. That would be pretty lucky. No lie. I'd probably be dashing more here, except berserkers make that double dash for the meld kind of idea not very fun. You double dash yourself in the corner cover to protect from ranged threats, and the berserker's like, I'm gonna punch you. Looks like the mutons are inside the UFO though, so that's okay. Maybe we can move a little bit quicker. Maybe we can go, go, go.
I'm on the move.
Ho, ho, ho. Wait, that first canister's close. Just keep moving up, I guess.
Heading to that location.
On the move.
Go, go, boys and girls.
Copy that.
Okay.
Instinct kind of getting left behind a little bit because of his heavy armor. That's alright, we'll catch you up.
Boy.
There you go, guys. You're all good now. Now what is that noise? I thought I just heard some sectoids too. We're about to find out, I suppose. Of this next movement. Nothing so far. Keep going for that meld.
I'm on the move. That's what we're looking for.
Alright. It'll be a challenge to see if we can grab this without activating whatever is inside the UFO. I'm willing to expend my single anti-seeker scan to find out exactly what I'm facing. And where.
Escaneando zona del blanco.
Seekers show up, we'll do it live. Now that is interesting. Because all I see is an outsider. Hopefully the Muton pod's gonna patrol into view soon. Or maybe it's beyond.
Good to go.
Maybe it's past the UFO. Maybe it's in that direction, but past the UFO. Who can say? Will it be berserkers? That's like the question of the mission right now.
Affirmative.
That's the difference between this mission being standard or having a novelty name and strategy. I do love novelty. It's like I'm in a stadium. Go, eyes on. Oh shit, Muton's out in the field. The Mutons, quite cleverly, have headed for the meld. But I want that meld, is the problem. I want it.
Moving out.
And I could feasibly have it.
That's affirmative.
Okay, I can get that meld next turn. If possible, I should try and get Verid yon high if I'm about to hit berserkers in that field, because that's a great place to snipe him from. But it's a little bit late for that now, unfortunately. He'd be out of position for a couple of turns, and these turns are going to be crucial, so I better just keep him low. Missed opportunity there. Could have sent him up.
Bien.
Just have to deal with things the old-fashioned way, I suppose. Keep the flashbang and chem up close. If there's a berserker, chem is going to be instrumental. If there is a muton capture attempt, chem is going to be instrumental. Either way, we want that chem and we want it right here.
In marcha.
Verid taking what cover available here for a man of his stature. A low-profile man.
Roger that. Scan it.
Moving to Overwatch.
And I find myself now wishing I had another scan to throw over here, but sadly, Burn Cycle, not a high-ranked scout, does not have that.
Scan it.
I'm sure they'll reveal us themselves very quickly. I'm sure it'll be fine. Why don't you grab it, Pete?
Moving. Enemies in sight.
Okay, we got regular mutons. Don't overwatch. Good. That photo would have pinned me. That is a lot
It's been secured.
of regular mutons, though. It should be noted. Verid's got a shot on one of them. What about you, Gamage? I mean, not Gamage, sorry, Pavehawk. You've got fire in the hole, but you haven't quite got range. Story of my life, huh? You haven't quite got range on them. Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So anything behind these stacks, they've got to move up to engage us on, which forces Overwatch. I'm willing to give up the third meld canister to fight in a safer way against these quite tough-looking enemies. So if we take, for example, this hay bale, we'd probably be okay. And just position ourselves to be ready for the oncoming shitstorm that is headed our way. We can do things like dash grenadiers into this bunker and then pop out next turn and fuck people up with them. We could put the chem and the grenade right there with CMCD.
Marchando.
The only real question is, can Pete get out of there? Not so much. Gonna have a little trouble getting out of that situation. I think Pete can move to this tractor, but that's about it. So we're gonna have to smoke Pete, I think. Which also means taking cover with someone else in this other position to draw fire.
On the move.
Like instinct. So yeah, Pete can get back to the tractor, which is where she's got to go.
Okay.
Because that is not looking fun. Can't really leave Verid or Pavehawk there because they can get flanked. Potentially. And we are going to have to smoke. So maybe instead... Maybe instead we're going to have to fall back to this position. Smoke from here. Smoke these two. Everyone else is going to have to make do with what cover they can find. That's a nice position for Verid. But I guess this is just as good, seeing as he's got a dash to make it. Burn Cycle can also take that position, as can Zim. A lot of good candidates for that position. Alright, want to keep kind of spread out for these grenades too, is the other big thing I'm worried about right now. That worries me quite considerably. Where are you, CMCD? Why don't you get into this hovel? Get ready.
Andando. Detectada mercancía.
Get ready to grenade the shit out of them, as they say. I think they say that. If Pavok could get in there too, that'd be great, but it looks like Pavok isn't going to be able to, which is sad, without exposing herself. So maybe we'll move Verid back to this position, where he's nice and safe out of the way. Where can you move to now, Pavehawk? You still can't quite get in, but I can move you to here. And that should be... we'll be able to shoot through here at least. It's not guaranteed to be great, honestly. Somewhere like here would be better. But that leaves yourself exposed to return fire. Why don't you just take the safe bet here? Ah, what a tangled web of careful movement we weave here. But it's all worth it. It's all important. No one can get to that position. Shucks. That would have been a nice place to hide. Not to be. Okay. In that case, I'm going to put Zim here. Zim can try and overwatch the Muton as they move up, perhaps. Maybe she should just hunker. Yeah, probably just hunker there. Alright, and then the last move is for Burn Cycle. Where's a good spot for him? Let's just take cover behind this car, perhaps, for now. I don't know where really where to put him. Alright. Let's get that smoke out. Smoke it up.
Popping smoke.
Against this many Mutons, even though the line of sight is limited, I want to be safer rather than sorry. With Petite kind of trapped out there because of that meld activation.
Roger that. Scanning. Eyes on the prize.
Alright, let's hunker you. Let's see what happens. Oh god, Blood Call. They're going to have huge movement because of that. No pliz. Oh god, smoke doing absolutely nothing. Don't you have tactical sense as well? Jesus Christ. He doesn't, does he? There's no way he could. No, he's got tactical sense and smoke. That Muton just not giving a shit today, I guess. But they're about to have to give a shit, I think. How many of them have covering fire is the problem here. That one. Looks like just that one. So we're going to take a shot if we throw a grenade from here in view, which is annoying. But this grenade is very important for us. What's our Rocketeer think? Can you shoot through that window? You can! That could be a great rocket if you hit it properly. You're gonna have to shoot through a window. Oh, you had it. Come on, give it back to me. You had a great rocket. There it is. I fucked it up by changing your elevation. That's my fault. That could be a great rocket. If she doesn't veer to the right. If she veers to the left a little bit. That could be really good. I'm willing to try that out, I think. Yeah. This could be beautiful, Pavehawk. You haven't let me down so far. What about today? That's a really good rocket. Nice job. That is amazingly good work. Now we just got to kill the covering fire guy, I think. Let's get CMCD in position. Yep. We just got to kill that one covering fire guy. And the grenade will be cruisy. And that is the covering fireman right there. We're looking at him. Vera does sometimes let me down. Not today, though. It's not happening today. Now, let's keep count. That's one Muton down. I believe it was 5. Was it not 5 Mutons? So that's, so we've still got 4 Mutons left. I think it was 5. Maybe it was 4. Just double check that these two don't have covering fire. Before we make a pretty good move here. To try and take them all out. We can blow up this guy's cover, but I'd rather prioritize the damage on these two. They really need to go down. These two really need to take a lot of damage. That Muton needs to get hit for a lot. Does the floater have covering fire? We don't know. No, he does not. Well, that muton's dead. Excellent. Brings it down a little more. Zim in good position to suppress this guy, to make other people fuck him up. Bit awkward to move in though, because no cover there. So what can we do about this cat? Let's just suppress him.
X-ray
Keep him pinned. Instinct's gonna have to fall back. Yeah, can't do a lot from here, but chill. Let's try and start bringing Burn Cycle to a position where he can engage from.
I'm all over.
Which isn't there, but he's working on it. Alright.
I'm on the move.
Let's just get you out of the line of fire, makes things a bit easier. You're gonna get hit by a floater if you run there, so you gotta stay where you are. And Instinct is probably gonna have to keep there, because even wounded, he's got the same health as CMCD, who's out there in the thick of it. So he can't really run as nice it would be to run right now. The only thing I can really do would be to run across here and heal him with Vagabond. 1, 2, 3, 4. I hate counting as much as you guys do, I swear. What is necessary here? We gotta check that floater overwatch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. That's probably going to get spotted. If the closest you ever get is... That might actually be okay, because she's taking a really shallow kind of curve around. If the furthest you're ever going to get to him is about here, that is... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. I think that's actually okay. I think Big One can actually move to this position and heal.
Okay.
Yeah, nice. I know counting's boring, but it can be really important, as you just saw.
Rub some dirt on it, you wimp.
Really, really important. Critically important, even. Take a shot, why not? Nothing ventured, nothing gained.
Roger, I got my eyes on.
Now this is the problem, we got more mutons coming in here. Oh god. Jesus. Hunker, hunker. Berserkers were easy, this is different. Zim okay on the back of the truck there. Zim being a Syrian technical right now. Put a heavy weapon on the back of a Hilux, call it a technical. Okay, let's start with Verid here. Verid probably going to take care of that floater for us. Make the rest of this a little bit easier to deal with. We need to move to cover CMCD sooner rather than later. In fact, Pavehawk could possibly be the best and easiest resolution to this pod, which is probably the bulk of what we're facing right now. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Pavehawk, I reckon you can make this work for us. Okay, yeah, just shred him right there. We got only one of these mutons alive to capture. Was it 4 mutons or was it 5? In all the excitement, I've lost count. Do I feel lucky, punk?
I'm on the move.
Well, do I? Petite with a resounding no to any more floater captives. No, we do not want any more floater captives. Please stop sending them. Which should open me up to potentially disable one of these mutons and then suppress the other, which would be nice. Let's move Instinct to tank for CMCD first.
10-4.
Maybe this is all the mutons. Maybe it was just 4. This is something important. I'm gonna check that real quick. Hang on a sec. Okay, it's 4. It's 4. So these are all the enemies on the map. That's good. That changes how cavalier I can be about this. So if I can disable one and suppress the other, the ball game is going to be in my basketball court. Excuse me for these tortured metaphors. Hell, I might even accidentally kill this guy. Let's see what you can do, Burn Cycle. No, you're gonna do shit all.
Missed the target.
Now, I've applied holo targeting to this front guy, but the more I think about it, he's more important to suppress because he can easily run up and grenade me if I disable him. So honestly, he's not actually the biggest deal. If anything, maybe I should just shoot him, kill him, just go for the single Muton captive. It's gonna be hard to keep 2 suppressed going for a capture. Let's just kill the front guy. Worry about, we don't need 2 Muton captives, we just need 1 for the Gorse credit. We can worry about 2 later, I reckon. Let's just not get greedy, let's just go for 1. He's the more annoying one to capture, though, is another point. Because he's got covering fire. Fuck it, we'll deal with it. We'll deal with this shit. Just shoot this shithead. Oh, he's nice and low. He's nice and juicy for a capture now, too. He's so tantalizingly low. But I'm going to have to waste a flashbang on him straight up. So I can suppress the back one so that the back one doesn't grenade me, I reckon. Yeah, that's how it goes. Flashbang this one. Wait, I got that completely mixed up. But still, flashbang reduces his grenade range just like suppression, so it should still be fine. I got that mixed up, but it's okay. Still works this way. Flashbang still reduces their grenade throwing range. By how much? I guess we're about to find out. Hopefully enough.
They're backing up. Advance.
Oh my god. Heavy plasma flying everywhere. Okay, and this guy does not have covering fire. Always important to check. Alright. Still got suppression on Zim there. This is probably the guy we want to try to capture if possible. So if I can get a disabling shot on him, that'll make things a lot easier. If I can get like a disabling shot on him for 1 damage and then chem him, he wouldn't be able to do anything, and I could just run out. As long as I kill the other one, I could run out with Petite and just start going for captures on him next turn, which would be really awesome. So maybe what I'll do here, don't want to kill him. Let's just holo target to make things a little bit easier. Do not hit this 1% or you're off the force. Okay, don't hit the tractor either, Jesus. Just apply the holo targeting so we've got an easy disable on him. Deal a single point of damage to him. Or don't. That's irritating. Well, I can still chem him. It just means he is capable of grenading. Gotta watch that. But I can still chem him. It'll lower his throwing range and his mobility, so it's still all good. We just gotta kill Mr. Backman now. That is a battle scanner. That is not what we need. What we do need is to kill this guy. So I can run in, just go for the double shots of instinct. Pop, pop. This guy can do nothing but watch and grenade me if he feels like it. Probably won't suppress him because he'll die when he runs from the flank. The only thing scary is if there's something nasty out there waiting for me, and I don't know that. There could be, so maybe we should be a little bit more careful here. I could just keep suppressing the fucker and moving up on him slow, but I'm running out of time. This Muton will reload this turn. While he's chem, that's going to deal a damage to him, which is good. I reckon I should probably just go for it with instinct. But again, if there's... I can't just go for it because if there's shit out there, I'm fucked. Irritating. Where can Petite move to where she's going to be able to capture next turn anyway? Probably this position, or even this position right here. No sweat, I can move to here, capture next turn. Okay. That'll do. We'll start moving up on this asshole right here. Get ready to take him out next turn, I guess.
On the move.
Next turn you're dead. I'm going to suppress you this turn though. Petite, you'd better start moving in. Getting ready for that capture.
Headed there now.
And hell, you can even help fuck that guy up if you wanted. Suppression. Chem from Gypsy to keep this one fucked. Watch the chem so that it doesn't, you gotta be careful because the chem is gonna fuck up my capture attempt because it's gonna be there next turn. But at the same time, if I move to the left, I can get flanked. If I try to get a better chem. And if I put it too far to the right, then it's gonna fuck up instinct, so... What do you do, hotshot? We're just gonna have to go with the fucked up capture attempt, I think. He should put himself on 1 health and then stop doing anything. Because if he throws grenades or reloads or moves and does either of those things, he'll be on 1 health and then he'll be too scared to do anything because it'll kill himself. And he knows that. He's smart enough to not kill himself, which is good. Pretty clever of the AI. We'll suppress this guy.
Fire shot. Negative.
Start shooting his butt, I guess. Start getting him. Yeah, decent damage, decent damage. CMCD, you've done enough. Just fucking go start walking towards the meld if you really want to do something. You're in no shape to fight right now. Alright, that's pretty much a wrap. Alright. What's the acid guy gonna do? Nothing? Interesting. There's that return fire off the suppression. Oh, this is why I didn't want to overwatch, because I was scared of this happening. Yeah, there you go. Now he's fucked. Now I can just go for captures. Although, gotta watch out. With the outsider right here, and that door being bugged, and this is really annoying because of that bugged door, I've really got to be careful I don't activate that outsider in my attempts to chase this fucker down. Cop style. But also, of course, if I wait too long, I'm going to have problems with the chem wearing off on that guy. Now I got to watch my... Well, I don't have to watch my reload here, actually. It's okay. So what I probably want to do here is move around to the left a little bit more than usual. Because I just want to make sure that this cat does not attempt to... I mean, that I don't activate the outsider. Just gotta be really careful with that. Again, counting is boring, but... Oh my god, it even gives me the range. That's funny. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. How safe can we get while still getting up to him? Probably pretty safe. We just want to be super safe about this. We don't want to activate that outsider, obviously. That would be such a bad time on what is going to be otherwise such an easy capture. I think we're going to lose that meld, sadly, but that's, you know, there's greater things at stake right now. Chem, when it wears off, can be random, so I need to keep Overwatch on this guy just to make sure he doesn't get any funny ideas. But he really shouldn't. We might just get our Muton captive here if that chem doesn't wear off after 1 turn, which it really shouldn't. I'll be so mad if it does. I'll be so goddamn upset. Jeez, I don't know where to put you. Just fucking get your head in the game, Vagabond.
Hauling ass.
That's affirmative. Andando.
We got 3 capture attempts. He's chemmed on 1 health. It doesn't get any easier than this for captures, surely. It cannot get any easier than this shit.
I feel, Commander.
Unless the acid wears off. Acid still applies. This could be it, folks. We could be about to get our Muton credit. What's the range? He's concealed. It should be okay. Get him. Fucking get him!
It just got hot in here.
I hate you so much, Outsider. I don't care. I considered maybe moving to this position might not trigger the Outsider, but I wanted to move to the position anyway in case I triggered him anyway, and then had to give up the capture because I wasn't in cover. I hate you so much, Outsider. I hate you so goddamn much. So fucking much. I'm taking this capture.
Light 'em up.
Yes!
Target stunned. Ride the lightning.
Do not grenade that Muton. I hate that door so goddamn much. Okay. We need suppression on point. Oh my god, Zim just squares away from having a good suppression. Squares away here. You guys want to count? I fucking love counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This game needs a ruler. 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh fuck me. Counting gets hard. This might be the easier way to get the suppression, I think.
In Bewegung.
Yes! God bless.
Hier kommt der Schnaps.
Here comes the schnapps, motherfucker. Which means
That's affirmative.
we can also balls out for this meld.
Got it.
Yes! As long as nothing bullshit happens, we're golden.
Good to go.
Burn Cycle can even start going around for a flank here. We're golden, folks. There, can get ready for a shot. Yes. CMCD can get the fuck back.
10-4.
Yes. Certainly Verit will have a shot from here. Yes. Excellent. As planned. Everything by the numbers.
Ci vado ora. Scansione in corso.
Overwatch. Aye, aye.
Alright, now don't just kill me anyway, because that wouldn't be fair. Fucker. Fuck you! Stop it! That was a joke. I know you don't have jokes on your shitty planet, but we do here, and that was very rude what you just did. Very rude. Good thing I prepared this flank earlier.
I'm on the move.
Fuck you. Fuck you. You're not even worth the capture attempt. You dangerous piece of shite. You're worth nothing but kills. I'm going to kills you.
On the move.
Hey, turn it over now. Ooh la la la. Get fucked, get fucked. Didn't even pierce my armor. Bitch.
All mission objectives completed.
And there it is, folks. There is the first Muton capture. Well, the second, but the first live Muton capture that we actually get to keep home now that we've got a refrigerator for him at home. We've got that Gauss credit lined up now. Gauss, I'm sorry, every time. We've got that Gauss credit coming up for now that's going to make that Gauss research hopefully a little bit quicker. I'm happy. I'm excited. This is good. This is a good time. Delaying Gauss in favor of the advanced aerospace might just work out to be more efficient in the long run now that we've got the Gauss credit. Superb. Muy excelente. Now, of course, we did plan for this. If you've just joined this mission and you didn't know about the purposeful exhaustion I was doing, like, if you just gave someone this screenshot out of context for this mission and was like, oh, this mission was insane, man. You gotta see this mission. Everyone got wounded. Yeah, no, that would be an exaggeration. These people were all exhausted to go on this mission. No one actually took a lethal wound this entire time. Not even CMCD, luckily enough. Zim, up to Tech Sergeant. We have got, and again, I'm probably going to leave a lot of these choices for later. I change my builds all the time. People ask me a lot, I'm going to answer this question for some of you. People ask me a lot, they're like, Beagle, can you please do, like, a video on how to do your builds? Because I would really appreciate it, you know? Here's the thing, like, I wrote a post about it, like, 2 or 3 months ago about my builds. That was a complete overhaul of my builds into something new and exciting, which is why I wrote the post. It's already becoming obsolete with shit like me starting to think about rapid reaction Overwatch, Mayhem Suppression Rocketeers, and before you ask, the reason it's so good is yes, Mayhem does work on rifle suppression, and yes, you can just have like Mayhem Suppression Rocketeers, Mayhem Suppression Engineers, Mayhem Suppression Gunners, and just for the whole purpose of just dealing guaranteed damage every turn, it's amazing, but it is affected by DR, it does kind of fall off towards mech. Anyway, sorry, where was I? Point being, it's pretty good against floaters. Point being, I'll just tell you what I'm thinking here. Ready for anything, not so much. Rapid Fire and Double Tap, both good choices. I kind of lean more towards Rapid Fire. Double Tap, a pretty good choice for LMGs. Another thing that I've been playing around with a bit lately. So again, we won't count our chickens just yet. But I'd expect that to be a Rapid Fire for the greater versatility of moving and then shooting for the Double Tap heat. Whereas Double Tap, you've got to wait, and Double Tap has a cooldown. Burn Cycle up to most likely Battle Scanners here, but oh, excuse me. Again, it's up to me whether I can figure out something else to do with Scouts in the late game than battle scanning, maybe Flush, but it's very unlikely. Scouts kind of fall off in the late game for me, and I really don't know what to do with them. They're not as good as killing as any other class. Even within the zone, like, I'd rather have an in-the-zone sniper. It's just more awkward to set up an in-the-zone shotgun combo the way you can set up, like, just constant in-the-zone sniper high-accuracy shots. Plus, they have less ammo, they don't get lock and load, so it's just not as good, it's riskier. If you fail a sniper in the zone combo, your sniper's still 5 miles away. If you fail a scout combo, your scout is now dead. There's just a lot of reasons like why I think scouts aren't as good as killing in a late game. They aren't as good as living in a late game. You need them for lightning reflexes early, kinda, but and from scanners. But apart from that, I really don't know what to do with them. So we'll leave that. But it's likely going to be scanners anyway. Maple Petite, she is probably going to be going the way of Extra Conditioning is so good, but it's probably going to be battle scanners. Extra Conditioning is an amazing perk. If you're going like the Mayhem suppression route on your engineer, I would say Extra Conditioning is pretty solid, because it's going to let them be in the fight better. That said, battle scanners are a very underused item, as I said in that previous mission on the highway a couple missions ago. They're very underused, and that's often because you bring better things than them, or things that you think are better. When you're forced to take them every mission because you took the perk 6 months ago and you wish you hadn't, still, you know, being forced to take them means you're going to find creative uses for them, and it's probably going to be better than your engineer having that extra health. It's much worse for their survivability, but overall for your squad, those battle scanners are very good for your health. Vagabond up to the Smoke and Mirrors tier, excellent stuff. Pavehawk up to the... if only you were Lance Corporal Pavehawk, I might even try the rapid reaction build on you, although it's a bit late in August. Pavehawk up to Shredder Ammo, basically. And Varied up to Tac Sense, Ranger, and Sharpshooter. Did you know in Beta 15, I hear that apparently... this is from XCG, so don't blame me. I haven't actually looked at the Long War forums, but they said, apparently, a quote, is that snipers will only suffer a -15 to critical chance at squad sight range in Beta 15. That is going to be pretty cool. But regardless, it's going to be a toss-up between Tac Sense, Ranger, and Sharpshooter. Tac Sense a bit useless on a squad sight non-snapshot sniper who's always going to be out of the fight. Sharpshooter and Ranger is really the toss-up. Ranger good in a lot of situations, but the +10 crit on Sharpshooter synergizes so nicely within the zone, and the +10 aim against full air cover enemies can be useful for those mutons and etc. So it's probably going to be Sharpshooter for the +10 crit, but I don't know, I mean Ranger could just be better, hands down. We'll see, won't we? Regardless, let's not talk about it too much now.
I know it wasn't easy, but this could really be a turning point in our research. Not only can we interrogate the subject, but bringing an alien back alive provides us with a much better understanding of their physiology. Impressive work indeed. Preparations in the containment facility are well underway.
Valen, we've got plenty of live captors before, but I guess this one just excites you the most. Probably because I haven't been able to interrogate the ones before. Okay, and we got an alien rifle out of that too, which is really nice. Excellent. Yeah, let me sell that shit before I forget. Always sell your junk. Always put your trash in the bin. Always sell your damaged parts. And there you go. Finally got my Muton captive. It's a good day. It's a good day. Alright, so with that juicy Muton captive finally researched, let's take a look at how much of a boost it's going to give us to our Gauss research. Where is he? Oh, nice, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, 13 days. Woo! Woo! Because that's going to give us it's the 25% credit to Gauss, which is going to be 5 days off 20. So I'm actually going to spend 13 days researching this Muton that I've been trying hard to get for Gauss credit, because it's gonna save me 5 days. But then you're gonna have advanced Gauss afterwards, which is also gonna be around 25. So I'm gonna save about. So wait, let me do the math. So I'm gonna spend about 13, and then 5 times 2 is it 15? No, it's 10. Oh no. Oh no, this isn't good at all. That's not really the slam dunk I was hoping for in gaining time. Am I wrong? Is that wrong? It's a 25% extra research time, isn't it? So it's 25% off. Maybe that's not really a slam dunk right now. Maybe, I don't know. Am I reading this wrong? That might not actually work out. But I mean, I guess we'll get other benefits, like we're essentially only then taking 3 days to interrogate the Muton, because the other 10 days are free. So it's like we're getting a free Muton interrogation, which means we get distortion field for our psychics. That's a bonus, right? I don't know really if this was worth it at all. Maybe this research should be a little quicker to complete. Am I missing something here? Okay. Anyway, we're going to keep on with advanced aerospace for now. That's a little bit actually depressing. I was hoping it'd like at least shave a few days off there. Maybe we'll get something good. Maybe we got to get some more Muton captives. Maybe we'll get something good for future Muton captives. Who knows? That's just a little bit depressing, unfortunately. Anyway, what else are we looking at? Let's take a quick sit rep of everything. Hangar. Asia looks bad, but take a closer look, and 3 of these birds are about to come back, so it's going to be equal for North America anyway, so I'm not going to transfer anything over. In the Sitch room, we've got a covert operation underway. We got shit to sell if we get into trouble. There's 62 Seeker X in there. Shitty request I'm not going to take. I got 400 big smackaroonies. The barracks has a good number of troops in it. Even though we've exhausted a lot of them, that's alright. That was planned. Yeah. Not building anything in here. I really just want to start building extra laboratories just to fuck research, but it's not worth it. Psy and Gene are going to go here. If anything, I probably need to start saving money for workshops to build a workshop block here. It's annoying that I'm going to have to move that goddamn alien containment, because all my captives are going to die if I haven't got rid of them. I need to have like a garage sale for captives. I need to get lots of requests for them, so I can then move the containment while I don't have any captives, and get a 4x4 workshop block before Gauss hits. At least get 2 workshops here before Gauss hits, so that I can get good savings off of that. Yeah. But I need to save my money for advanced aerospace, which should be about to finish. Here's hoping. Let's see. Oh, well, stop. I got some new soldiers, apparently. Who ordered these? I ordered... It takes so long for them to get here, I just forget they're even coming. Okay. Zenon, Kaida, Yankee, and Limes. Welcome. I just forget they're even coming. Like, I order them, and then it's like a week later, which is yonks in XCOM time, and I look up from my desk, and they're like, recruits reporting for duty, come out of Beagle. I'm like, what? Who are you? Who are you? Like, who sent you? Why are you standing here in my office? Like, I don't even understand why you're here. Did I do this? Is this me? Anyway. I guess Beagle a week ago thought we needed more recruits. I'll acquiesce his request. Okay. We need 2 scientists. They're going to give me 2 scientists for 6 Thin Man corpses. That's a good deal. Nice. Russia's on the brink of several major medical advancements because of the materials we've given them. Yeah, right. Miracle goddamn marijuana. Medical marijuana from that goddamn Thin Man corpse. Not miracle. Maybe both. What are you going to learn from the Thin Man corpse? Oh, shit. Oh, not do this shit do again. Oh my god, no! Oh, is the A-Team prepared for this? Yes, they are. Yes, bring it. Bring it on. Let's fucking do this. Let me see here. Is anyone gonna be out? Fuck it. I'll tell you if that someone has to be timed for. I'm making the squad. Let's do this. Go time. Okay, so what do we got here that's any different? Let's talk about Squint first. Now, I was hoping I could keep the promise of Kamikaze and Squint going out on every mission together, but Squint is the only active duty scout we have right now, whereas Kamikaze at Sergeant is way below the potency of Cell at Gunnery Sergeant. So, for the first time in, I think, Squint's entire career, they're going to get split up, which is interesting. Now, apparently I didn't take the perk here yet. With Squint, what I'm going to be taking is still Sprinter, but I've got plans for her down the line. I was thinking, do I want to take low profile and make her a really defensive tac sense kind of scout? I thought, you know what, there's other classes that probably do that better. I'm thinking what I'm going to try with Squint, and I just got done talking about how scouts aren't very good at in the zone compared to snipers, and I don't really like it as much. And you only really need one good in the zone person in your squad anyway, because otherwise there's a waste. Only one person can be finishing enemies off, done right, you know. Obviously, there's reasons to have two if that person doesn't have line of sight or runs out of ammo, but you get what I'm saying, or if they miss. But you get what I'm saying. The point being here, I'm thinking of going like Sprinter, Aggression, Smoke and Mirrors still, instead of Resilience, which I was planning to get. And then probably down here, Hit and Run at Master Sergeant, running her in with Sprinter, getting the aggression bonus from a lot of enemies in a bad situation, taking the hit and run shot for free, and then getting back out in the blocking cover, and just doing what the perk says, hitting and running. I'm thinking of trying Squint out as a new breed of scout, so we'll see how she goes, but she's got to get through this terror mission first. Meanwhile, Hunters bring in the double chem and a lot of dense smoke. EQ with the long rifle as always. I was giving Cell a scope to offset the rapid fire penalty of -15 to each shot, but instead I needed the scope for EQ, so I'm giving Cell the AP ammo again instead. AWO, standard issue. Infantry loadouts don't change much for me. Morgan with the shredder ammo here to try and apply some nice shredder so that Renzel can keep her shredders for the big targets. And Hypergeek with the extra shotgun because Squint's carrying that long rifle. Hypergeek with a lot of alien grenades as well, and some extra battle scanners. So we've got a lot of scanners between Squint and Hypergeek, and hopefully that'll help us out on whatever map this is. But yeah, there you go. I mean, did you know Renzel is probably going to be our first Master Sergeant? It's a race between her and Kilroy, I think. What's Kilroy at? Kilroy just got back on. Despite being out for so long, Kilroy is still leading the Master Sergeant race. Now she's going to beat it. Next mission Kilroy goes on, she's going to beat it. That's amazing. I don't know how Kilroy was out for so long and is still the top. Kilroy's doing just way too well. But anyway, enough waffling about statistics. The point is, this is our terror mission squad. Everybody's loaded up, everybody's got their good equipment, everybody knows their mission, and I think we're going to do well. Let's see what map we've got, and let's have a good and safe operation.
We have visual on the mission site. Setting down.
Australia has sent a number of requests for assistance, so that's our next drop site. We've had a stream of reports indicating the aliens are engaging civilian targets in an urban area. We've been asked to intervene as soon as possible.
Bradford's on Twitter and Facebook. He's checking out the latest tweets. XCOM's Twitter basically says, hashtag alien abduction. Use this hashtag if you see aliens near you. Just be like, yep. See some sectoids down at the bar and grill. Hashtag alien abduction. Hashtag we're XCOM. Anyway, the point is, it's a return to the bar and grill map. Last time we went on this one, it was very Dawn of the Dead-y. Let's see what it's like this time. Well, not this time, but next time. Join me then for Operation Red Sword. Until then, let's not get ahead of ourselves here. Just have a good one.